He saw the best in me when everyone else around me could only see the worst.
Struggling ship with a sleeping Savior on board. You may be a scared sailor, but if you wake up Jesus, even in the midst of your strong storms, you will experience stilled seas. Do I have a witness? They woke him up and said, Master, don't you care? Well, Jesus, yes, don't you see what we are going through? Well, do you see the trouble that we are experiencing? Yeah, you really must not care whether or not we perish. Well, I want to tell you, another reason why Jesus was able to sleep in the midst of a storm. It is because he knew who he was. Yeah, and anytime we know who Jesus is, the rain can be falling. Yeah, the lightning can be flashing. Well, the thunder can be rolling and the wind can be blowing, but you can just lay down and go to sleep. Yeah, and you can go to sleep when you realize the power of the man that you have on board. Yeah, some people wonder, yes, how can you be so cool? How can you be so calm? And trouble is all around you. It is because I know who I have on board. Ain't God all right? And I want to tell you, you can be calm too. Shake your neighbor's hand and tell him, neighbor, you can be calm too when you realize who you got on board. You got the one that can raise the dead and heal the sick. You got the one can take pure water and turn it into wine. Ain't God all right? You got the one who can take a little ass two-piece fish dinner and feed a banquet, make a banquet for a multitude. Ain't God all right? And all I gotta do, shake your neighbor's hand and tell your neighbor, all you gotta do is just wake him up. Ain't God all right? I know you got trouble in your home, but while husband and wife are fussing, you ought to wake up Jesus, and some men ought to tell your wives, let's get the word, let's go down in prayer. You know what you're doing. You're waking up Jesus. Good God, I feel all right. Shake your neighbor's hand and tell him we're going to have a little church here today, because we're waking up Jesus. trouble on your job, and you've done a whole lot of cussing. You tried to get yourself out of the situation, but quit cussing and steal away and wake up, Jesus. Ain't God all right? You got problems in your finances, and you've been to the casino, and you've spent even more money, but quit pulling the lever, and quit playing the crack table, and quit fooling with the blackjack, and all of the other jacks, and just go on your knees, and say, Lord, you made me, and you know all about me. You see I'm in a storm, and I need your help. And when they woke up Jesus, look at what he did. He raised up, took one foot, put it on the side of the ship. Ship still rocking, wind still blowing, but look at him, just still raise his hand. And the Bible said he rebuked the wind and still the sea. Can he do that in your life? Won't he do it? You know what he said. Peace, peace, peace be still. Wind stop blowing, water stop raging, thunder stop rolling, lightning stop flashing. Ain't God all right? Is there anybody here who know he still has the power? Is there anybody here who know he's still able to shake your neighbor's hand and tell him, neighbor, he's still able. He's still able. Wake him up. Wake him up. Give somebody a high five and tell him, wake him up. Wake him. Wake him. He will make everything all right. Won't he do it? I say, won't he do it? If you know he will, shout yeah, shout yeah. He will, he will, he will. He did it. He did it. Hey, hey. He did it. And he can do it again. Won't he do it? If I have about 50 people, or maybe even 60 people, or maybe even 70 people who have tried him and know that he's able, shake your neighbor's hand and tell them, neighbor, if there any river that seem uncrossable, do you have any mountain that seem that you can't climb? Tell them, neighbor, God specializes in things that seem impossible. He can do, yeah, he can do what no other power, he can, yeah, he can. Hey!
He saw the best in me when everyone else around me could only see